Alright guys, Joshtechgamer back again with another video. We got a keyboard. Yes, another Womier. Now this keyboard has actually been out for a while and I just wanted to get this keyboard and try it out. And I am so glad I did. So I will go over everything. Everything I talk about in the video will be in the products down below in the description and you guys can check everything out. I am not affiliate linked with certain products I will be mentioning, but I am affiliate link with Womier. If you want to get this keyboard plus my code, use Joshtechgamer. And this keyboard is really good for its price. Now this keyboard retails for $100. You do get silver, blue, black, red, and I think that's it. It's fully modded. So this board comes with instructions and it comes with a card to tell you how to operate the board because there's a lot of stuff on the board you need to know. It comes with a switch puller, keycap puller, and a USB Type-C cable. Now it does come with the dust cover on top, so you don't have to worry about dust getting inside if you want to put that on there. I use it, so it's pretty cool they came with it. Now this board is super heavy duty and it's aluminum, so that's why it costs $100. It is very, very good quality, and I am so glad. From what I heard, it sounds really good stocked. So this keyboard is 2.4 Bluetooth wireless and has the dongle in the back. It is for Windows and Mac, so it's fully loaded. It does take a USB Type-C cable and it will work for custom cables too. Now the RGB, as you can see on the sides, looks very nice. Some people said they did see some hot spots, but I don't see any of that whatsoever. The coating on the board is kind of like a smooth, it's not smooth, but kind of like a powder coating. It feels pretty good. It does kind of scuff a little bit, but it brushes off pretty easily. I don't really have a lot of fingerprints over the board that I've seen, so I don't see it collects a lot of fingerprints. It does not have any feet on the bottom. It's just rubber mounted bottoms, so it's just one level. But I gotta say, this board from sounding stock sounds really good. So this is what the board sounds like stock. Yeah, like I said, this just sounds really good. Now, there is so much inside the board. So the first thing we're probably going to go over is actually the switches. Now, they're Optimu white switches. I probably hacked that name wrong. These are pre-lube, factory pre-lube, and they sound really good. The keyboard is, for me, a little loud, but not too bad. It's just, I'm used to that THOCKY sound, so... But everything is lubed from the switches to the stabilizers. Stabilizers are plated mounted, not screw in. They are a little wobbly and stuff, but they're pretty secure in there for what it sounds stocked. Now it comes with foam, PC foam, gaskets, everything. This thing is like fully loaded and stuff. So there is plastic film in the bottom. I recommend to leave everything on covering the battery and stuff. I did a couple of things on this board, but we'll go over that. Now these keycaps shine from the side. They look cool. I'm not really fond of them, so I will be switching out the keycaps on this board. Of course, you've seen in the thumbnail, I'm going to be using something different. Now I am going to take these keycaps off and use poly keycaps from Kinetic Labs. Keycaps Galaxy. Now I've seen these keycaps for quite a while. I've been watching these. I don't know why. I guess can't stop going to the website and looking at them. And you know, with me in the purple, I just had to get these. Now these are cherry profile PBT double shot, very high quality. I did do a video a while back on some octopus keycaps from Kinetic Labs, and these keycaps are really good for the price, $64. So I do recommend to check them out, because GMK keycaps go up to $150 to $200, but these are not ABS, these are PBT double shot cherry profile. Now this board is south face LED 3 to 5 pin hot swappable, and you could change out the switches and everything. So yeah, so the south face LED, so if you want shine through the keycaps, the LED is going to be south, not north. This is more for like cherry profile keycaps. But honestly, I'm starting to go towards the cherry profile keycaps, and you know, I don't mind RGB, but I'm going to the higher end boards. Now this board, like I said, retails for $99 plus the keycaps are $64. And if you don't get the switches, that you just use the ones you have on here, not buy extras, you're looking at $165, and you don't even have to mod this. If you want to mod this, you can. Of course, I had to just do a little bit of tweaks, and that's what we're going to get into. So taking the board apart, I thought it was just regular screws until I got a board upside down. I noticed there were hex screws, and I didn't have any. So I had to order some screwdrivers. I'll put the link down below where I got these for like $10. And they're very small, so be careful you don't strip them, because then you won't be able to open the board and stuff. Be careful when you open the board, because there is 3 wires attached to this, and it has all the foam and film and everything in it. But I feel like I didn't really have to do too much to this board, honestly. That's pretty nice. Now I did put some electrical tape in certain spots on the board so metal doesn't touch. It does cause less vibrations. Now I don't know if this will like completely sound different. I don't even know. I didn't really tell, but I did do something different. I did tape mod, but I did use electric tape. Now electric tape is actually lays better. It's like silkier, so it like lays better on the board. It just looks better. It doesn't make a big mess. It didn't get it all sticky, because I was kind of worried about that. But the reason I use electrical tape, because there's a battery in here and painter's tape. Yeah, I just didn't want to chance it. But I think it would be okay if you did try painter's tape. But I might be doing that in the next video and actually trying the painter's tape, see what it sounds like with electrical tape and stuff. So I might do a little test on that in the future. But I just wanted to do that just to make it a little more thocky, and yeah, put it all back together. Now putting the wires back in the board is a little pain, but just be careful, and before you secure the board completely, make sure you do plug it in and just test it and make sure everything works. You don't want to put it all back together and it's not connected. I almost didn't want to connect the battery wire to the board, because I'm not going to use it, but I didn't know if it would affect anything on the board, or yeah. On my GMK67 that I did the last video, I did take the battery out completely and threw it away, because I don't even use wireless, but I just left this one in and it's fine. So I did lube the stabilizers. Now I used a little injection from Kinetic Labs. This is like a syringe thing. No, it's not no druggy stuff. It's just, it has 205 grade 0 G lube in it, or not G lube, but lube. And it's safe to put into the stabilizers. Now, when you put this in, you need to be very carefully. This stuff comes out very fast. Just do a little bit at a time. Put the space bar on, do a sound test, do it again until you get it just right. If you put too much lube, it's going to sound so mushy, like my backspace on my other board. And you're going to have to take the stabs out and yeah, redo them and stuff. So just be careful when you inject that in. You're going to inject it in between the metal and where you see the little metal bracket. Just put it in there. Just put a little bit in there each side, and then put it on until you can, you'll hear the difference. So I will do a sound test, and this is what it sounds like after I modded it with electrical tape and of course lube in the stabilizers. All right, so it sounds a little bit better. I think it sounds more thockier on the stabilizers because I put that lube inside. The space bar, I was gonna keep putting more, but I just want to leave it, honestly. The keycaps, like the letters, I couldn't really tell. I could tell a little bit. I think if I use painter's tape, it might sound more thockier. So I probably will do that in a video in the future. But right now it sounds really good. Honestly, I don't think it needs any more tweaking and modifications and stuff. If you want to completely take out stuff and do whatever you want, go for it. But just remember, there's 6 screws on the back. I thought there was only 5 or so, but there's a sticker. So they're all behind the board. So just make sure, you know, when you put it back together, you put all the screws back in and make sure that board is nice and flush. And yeah, you should be good to go. I really don't think this board needs modding, but for a keyboard people who don't want to do any mods or doesn't know how to do that stuff, and you just want a keyboard out of box ready to game, and this is fully loaded for $99, I think it's a great deal, honestly. I think this is probably the best keyboard that Womier has brought out, and it just sounds really good. If you guys want to get this, use my code. Also, Poly Keycaps, the Galaxies will be down in the description. I don't have a affiliate link to Kinetic Labs, so yeah. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Enjoy the B-roll, and yeah, I just wanted to go over the board, what I did to it. When you first get the board, this is a tip: hit FN twice because your window keys are going to be all messed up if you go 1 through 10. If you hit that, everything will pop up, the weird windows and stuff. I figured this out by hitting FN twice, and it kind of resets the board. If you reset it on the software, it just doesn't want to work. The software is very simple and easy to use. I'm not going to go over it because it's just basic software. It's not very hard. There's a lot of macros and stuff. So, I mean, it's just, you know, but you can download the software from the website. I'll put the links for that. So, all right, guys, enjoy the B-roll. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys later.